All right, let's talk about setting prices in your party rental business. I have people comment on my videos all the time. You're not charging enough money. You could be charging more. They are correct. I'm going to give you guys the 2 reasons why I'm currently not charging more, but how we are going to be getting transitioning to charging more money. Okay, so there's 2 main reasons why we don't charge more than we charge right now. The first one is that I set this up as a DIY business, so we're not really doing delivery and we're not doing setup. So people are coming to us, picking up the items, taking them, setting them up themselves, and then bringing them and dropping them back off. So when I first started this, I thought, I know there has to be a market for the DIY party rental business. Everything is so expensive. What about the people that don't want to pay for delivery and setup? They would rather just come get it, set it up themselves, and pay less money. So I started doing that on Marketplace, and there is a market for it. There is a big market for it. And so that's how I've been able to make, I've told you guys, about $300 to $1,000 a week from home, just renting out stuff I own. And it's been specifically low priced because it's DIY. Now we will do delivery for an additional fee, but about 90 to 95% of our customers choose to pick it up themselves because they want that discount rate. So that is the first reason why our prices are so low. The second is because I've only ever advertised on Facebook Marketplace. And if you know much about advertising on Facebook Marketplace, it is a race to the bottom on pricing. The people that come on there and are looking are only going to pay a bottom base fee. If you're ever in any business groups and people talk, they'll say, stay off Marketplace. You have to drop your prices too low. It's not worth it. That is in fact the case. If you are only doing business on Marketplace, you are dealing with the lowest prices to be competitive. That's just what it is. I knew that getting started, but I wanted to test my DIY theory without paying a bunch of money to build a website, to run ads. I just wanted to try it out this way. I've been able to be doing this for about a year now, making good, steady income from home doing the DIY portion. So that is why our prices have stayed where they're at. With that being said, our website is almost done, end of this week, beginning of next week, hopefully. And the prices on there are higher because that side of the business is going to be transitioning to a more traditional rental style business where we will do mainly deliveries. We're going to have an option for cheaper where we'll do the delivery, but not the setup, so that will save some money. But rental prices are probably going to be a little bit lower than most competitors, but still closer to that average rental price of items. Because I also want to see that side of the market, because in theory, you can charge more for rental items, and you can make the same amount of money doing less work because you need less items to go out. It's standard business, right? So now I want to test that side out and see how the true party rental, being a website, getting bookings that way, and kind of test that side of the market. I will still have ours doing the DIY options on Marketplace to have that money coming in while we're doing that. But we will see, because if that ends up being higher volume, less amount of work, we may transition all the way to that, which is always the goal, right? When you're starting a side hustle, is to make it manageable for you and then scale and grow to the most profitable way possible. So that's why we are currently lower, but just price-wise, based on what we are doing, but we are transitioning, and I will obviously be reporting back how all of this works, because with that website, we're going to be running ads and doing more deliveries and working as a more traditional rental business, and then incorporating in our other businesses as well. So I will let you guys know how all that goes, but I wanted to answer the questions on pricing because I get so many people that are like, you're not charging enough. You're not wrong. It's just the way the business is structured and the way it's advertised currently. And we are transitioning to doing it slightly different. All right, ask me any questions you've got.